What's up, guys? It's Adam the Logical Dude here. So I just want to talk to you today a little bit about a tool that I use to trade cryptos. Actually, it just kind of works for me. All I had to do was plug in some stuff through Binance, put some tether in there, and off she went, and she starts trading for me. So this little tool that I like to use is called Cryptohopper. The way I look at it, crypto is a business for me. So, the way crypto is meant to be is supposed to be replacing banks, right? So what do banks do? Banks use your money to make them money while it's sitting in there in the bank account. If you didn't know that, that's what they do. But anyway, if you want your money to work for you, crypto is absolutely one of the best ways to do that. And this is one of the tools that I use to kind of help me do that automatically. It got to where my life was being consumed with charts and figuring out the best places to trade and figuring out the best places to set my stop limits and all that kind of stuff for each trade. And it just became an absolute nightmare. And no matter how much bud I smoked, I was getting really stressed out to the point where I was getting headaches and everything else. So I decided that it was worth 20 bucks a month, or it's like 19 bucks a month, to try out and use Cryptohopper. Actually, they have a 7-day free trial, so you can try out the Hopper yourself for free without paying them anything. But yeah, it's definitely something to try out. I started using them back when they had a 1-month free trial, so I used them for a month and then paid for a month at one point. Then ended up cashing out for Christmas and all that kind of stuff. But now I'm back using Cryptohopper, and I can't say enough about it. I love it. It gives me my life back and allows my crypto to work for me while I sleep, while I work, while I do other things, play, live, live the life that the dude wants to live. It's pretty much what it is. Also, while the dude smokes, my bot's working for me while I'm chilling out, doing whatever I want to do. So yeah, that's what Cryptohopper's all about. It does the job for you. So anyway, I have other tools that I use as well. When I go and pick my strategies, actually the bot that I'm running now is just really running off of signals. We're going to go over all that, how I have my bot set up and all that kind of thing. So grab you a beer, grab you a bong, and let's get to it, guys. Alright guys, this is Cryptohopper. Let me tell you why I love Cryptohopper. The dude loves Cryptohopper because the Cryptohopper works for the dude. So it takes the dude's crypto and it trades it 24/7 based on technical indicators that I give it or signalers. So you can subscribe to signal services or you can set up your own technical analysis. I've done it both ways. Right now, the Hopper that I'm currently running is working on signals only. You can go through and, change it out. I can include signals with TA, so that it, but I kind of feel like that those fight each other in some cases because the signals have different. The signalers do signals more for day trading, where when I set technical analysis, I'm setting more for like a long term. It's, I can set the way that I trade for, like longer term trading, the way that I trade stocks and that kind of thing, or I can set it to trade fast paced. I like to let the signals do their job. We'll go over all that in a little bit though. I'm also looking at playing around with some stuff, with some technical analysis rules and things like that, so that I can enter the marketplace and actually sell some strategies to new Cryptohopper users. So, because they have that really cool marketplace that you can sell strategies and signals and that kind of thing, so I'm really kind of looking into that aspect of things as well, because I've been doing technical analysis for a while while I've been trading stocks and forex and stuff, and getting into crypto several months back. Still somewhat of a newbie in the crypto world, guys, but massive things are going to happen with crypto. Can't wait to go to Devcon next month. That's going to be really awesome. My son Gavin and I are going to Seattle. I'm actually living in Oregon, so just hopping the train and going on up to Seattle for a weekend and going to the Devcon up there. I'm really super excited to go and network with some people, go and spread some CoinLogic love. I got some really awesome business cards that I can't wait to take up there and hand out, and gonna get some CoinLogic t-shirts and that kind of thing for Gavin and I. And so yeah, gonna be doing some videos from there, so look out for that. So that'll be coming up next month in February. Whether if you're watching this in the future or in the past, it could have been in the February in the past, 2019. But anyway, so back to Cryptohopper. Some of the features that Cryptohopper offers is one, it's entirely cloud-based. You don't have to have your own hardware or equipment, and you don't have to spend your own electricity and that kind of thing. They do it all for you. You can do free paper trading, which you can try out a lot of the features and stuff like that and not actually spend your crypto. And like we were talking about before, the marketplace where you can become a seller and sell your strategies on Cryptohopper. If you have a good successful strategy and you want to share it with everybody and maybe make a little income off of that, there you go. There's an option for you. I'm always looking for these little passive income strategies. This channel is going to be talking a lot about passive income because hey, the dude is inherently a lazy guy that brain runs really fast, so I have to compensate my want to just sit around and smoke weed all day mentality with my need to get stuff done and make money. So passive income and finding out those awesome ways is really what the dude is all about, and that is why you are here, is because you want to learn about that kind of stuff too. So anyway, Cryptohopper also offers mirror trading, shorting, which I'm actually excited to really kind of get into. I've never really done any shorting, but since things are hitting, we've been in nasty bear markets and stuff, kind of want to play around with some shorting a little bit. But my favorite feature is the trailing stop loss. We'll get into that when I get into the dashboard and everything, but this is my favorite feature. It allows you to ride a wave up and then, sell it at the top kind of thing. It just does all the work for you. These are some of the different exchanges that you can use with Cryptohopper. I personally currently using Binance. I've used Bittrex and I've used Coinbase Pro. I like Binance the best, has the best fee scale, and just has the most coin offerings. Bittrex I've used before, but I felt like I was paying almost out as much in exchange fees through Bittrex than I was actually making money on the Hopper. That's why I don't necessarily use Bittrex with the Hopper anymore. High exchange fees. Coinbase Pro, low exchange fees, just not enough coins to trade. So of course, you can also try Kraken and that kind of thing, but my personal favorite for this is Binance so far, with all the different ones that I've tried. Watch out with Poloniex and Cryptopia; those just got recently hacked. Of course, Bitfinex is a very well-known exchange. So and then Kraken as well. Kraken just seem to be they're a little higher on their sell rates. So like the ATM. The Bitcoin ATM near me uses Kraken exchange, and it's really expensive to the point that I don't want to use it. But news today came out that Coinstar is going to be offering to buy Bitcoin. So hopefully pretty soon in just about every supermarket in America, you're going to be able to buy Bitcoin through Coinstar. So look out for that coming soon. Side note, anyway, sorry. Going to get over to the pricing structure for Cryptohopper, because that's what we're talking about today. Anyway, Cryptohopper offers 3 different payment levels. You have a 7-day free trial, which just uses the Explorer Hopper. essentially. So you have the Explorer Hopper. This is the one that I currently use because I'm cheap, and 19 bucks a month is enough for me to run 15 coins and trade out in and out of 15 coins. You know, there's a ton of coins that you can trade. You can go to $49 a month if you want 200 positions, open positions with 50 coins that you can trade in and out of. That's definitely an option for you. But for me, the Explorer Hopper is fine for now. Once this gets to a point to where it's making enough money that I can warrant going up and paying for the extra money per month to trade multiple coins, then we'll see how that goes. The Hero Hopper is obviously the big boy. You can trade in and out of 75 coins. You can get signals for all coins. You can get technical analysis within 2 minutes. This is the big boy trader. But this is the one that, like, if you have multiple Bitcoins that you're wanting to trade, that you're wanting to use to trade kind of thing. Not me. I only trade with about 100, 150 bucks at a time. Let it build up, and then I cashed out pretty good. I started with 100 bucks. A few months later, cashed out over $500 because it actually done pretty well for me right before the crash of everything. So I cashed out actually right before the whole Bitcoin Cash crap that crashed the market from over 6,000 to 3. So I was actually able to catch that pretty quick and sell out of everything, and did good for Christmas, guys. Everybody got crypto for Christmas, crypto and silver. But anyway, that was a side note. So these are the levels that you can take a look at. Again, it's all on the website. If you use the link below, it really helps the channel. So when you go to start a new hopper, it gives you these different templates that you can go through and play with. I currently started with this template and basically wiped all the settings out and redid it. So, because I started out with some Tether. I had some Tether that was sitting on the sidelines and wanted to use it, so I decided to go ahead and just get on back, put it on back into Binance and trade with it. Put it to work. Why not? Because that's what crypto is all about. Because the banks, they make money on your money while it's just sitting in there. They make money on the interest and everything. So I don't want them making money on my money. I want me to make the money. So I put my money to work for me. And that's what this is all about. Work smarter, not harder. That's the logical way, guys. That's the logical dude's way, man. So once you get started, you can go into and start configuring it. So this is kind of my configuration settings. You can see set up your exchange, and you're going to get your private API keys. So you would get this through your exchange that you're using. You go and set up API keys. You're going to need to copy it and paste it somewhere safe into a safe document, because that's the only time you're going to be able to get access to your private API key. If you ever need to start your hopper back over, you would need to copy and paste this from a safe place. So that's what's going on with that. I use ticker rate, the high bid, lowest ask. I don't have any notifications set up. You can set up for notify on trades and stuff. I used to have it set up to email me, but that got a little obnoxious in my email box, because it's an active bot. It does a lot of stuff. So I just don't want to come into 20 emails like, oh, your bot did this and this and this. So no, I just turn off notifications. But these are my buy settings. So the lowest percentage, lower bid, I just set that to 0. I want it to be able to open up at the lowest amount that I can open, which in this case with Tether you'll see is $10 on Binance. That's kind of their lowest limit of a trade that you can do. So it has to be a minimum of $10 trade. I don't know if that's what that really means or not, but I've always set that as 0 when I started learning Cryptohopper. Honestly, everybody sets that at 0. Every person that I've seen have this set up, but you can set this up however you like. But these are the settings that I use, and they work really well for me. I have my max open buy time at 15 minutes, so if a buy is taking longer than this, I also have my sell set for 15 minutes as well. So if it's in a hopper for longer than 15 minutes and it doesn't end up buying or selling, if that trade doesn't happen, then it goes back into either my positions or it cancels the buy and I get that tether back for another future buy. Going into the coins, this is where you would set those minimum amounts that I was talking about. But being that I'm using Tether as a trading pair, I can easily switch over to, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, Pax, USDC, or True USD as a trading pair. Bitcoin and Ethereum have a lot of different coins that you can trade in and out of. If I was to change over, I would change over to Bitcoin. You have way more coin options with Bitcoin on trading pairs, even that you do Tether. Aside from the 15 that I have chosen here, okay, to trade in and out of, these are the only other ones that are available on the Tether trading pair, which a lot of them are stable coins. So that's it's not. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can hit those little like penny ups and downs that stable coins do, but you're not going to trade in and out of those a lot. This is the list of coins that I trade in and out of. These all work really well for me. Actually, I wanted to trade out of that because I saw that Waves was working. So there you go. I just traded a coin out. So instead of working with that Qtum right there, I'm going to be working with Waves. And I am going to save that. This is telling me that I have a stop loss warning that it may sell at a loss, which is totally fine. And I will show you that in just a second. As far as my strategy is concerned, though, for my buy strategy, I only run on signals. The signals that I use 3 different signal groups. These are all free subscriptions for these 3 right here. But I get some really good signals out of these, and I've had some really good positions come out of this, some really good trades. So Altcoin Ninjas, the TradingView Crypto Screener, and the Crypto Quality Signals. I also follow Crypto Grower is also available on here. I follow them on Twitter though, so but they are on here. They're a subscribed service, but just side note, if you want to just follow us, you can follow them on Twitter, and they usually put all their buy stuff out there. So I do that for manual trading, but I don't really do a whole lot of manual trading anymore. So we're going to move along from that. But these are the signal groups that I personally use. So that's what's set up in my hopper. So getting back to the base config here, if I were to also use technical analysis, I can set up, you can set up individual strategies, or I like to use multiple TA factors because I can come in here and set the different indicators that I use in my technical analysis. I can give it the rules that I use, the periods and everything that I watch. You can set it up to be, certain candle sizes. So I can do long trades or short day trades, however you want that set up. Whatever rules that you have, you can plug directly into here. I will be setting up a strategy to put on the marketplace at some point using my long-term strategies and some of my shorter-term strategies once I can get those played out right. But yeah, so I don't personally on this hopper, I'm testing it out just by using signals only right now, and it seems to be doing pretty well. Some of my past hoppers where I was using both signals and TA, and I found that I was in the hopper a whole lot more than I needed to be. Because again, this is supposed to be automated, and when you're working with technical analysis, it's, you got to get in and tinker with it sometimes. So I felt like I was tinkering with it way too much and it was consuming too much time. So I don't use any trailing stop buys or anything, so we're going to move into the selling stuff. Move along here. The max open time to sell a position is 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, it goes back into my positions and it holds, and it can resell at a later time. This is set to take profit at 1.5%. This is negated though. This is like if a position hits 1.5, it'll trigger to sell, and so you can make that profit. I honestly don't use that because I use the trailing stop loss. This is my favorite part of this bot because this allows me to make more money on trades without having to be involved in it and set, because if you can set a sell price, well, if it goes beyond that sell price, you've lost out on some. So I've got it set to ARM at a 3% gain. And then if it drops 0.75% from there, so if it drops to 2.25%, it ARMs to sell. So I'm still regaining at least that 2% gain. I've had it go beyond that 3%, and I've had it go up to all as high as 12% gains, and before it drops down and hits that 0.75% drop. So I've had it go, just for easy numbers, I've had it go from to 12% and then drop to 11.25 and then sells at that. So I get to catch all that profit versus it selling out at a certain point, you know, and then you missing the rest of the rise, which is what would happen on a regular exchange. You know, you would just be, you know, setting a, you know, oh, I just want to sell out at 5%. You know, it sells out at 5%. Well, what if it keeps going? You're missing out on that extra money. So that's why I really like this trailing stop loss. This is my favorite part of it. Now, stop loss. Some people are going to be like, oh, well, you know, only, you know, wussies, you know, set stop losses. Well, I'm running a bot, and, you know, I don't want to lose a bunch of money. And I have lost a bunch of money by not having stop losses in the past. So I set a stop loss at 5%. You know, if it hits that 5% and dumps, you know, hey, you know, I've lost out a little bit, but I would rather lose out a little bit and regain the money for a future trade than for it to drop 10, 12% and I'm out even more money. So I set my stop loss at 5% just again because I don't like having to be in here all the time watching stuff. I just like for it to do its job and work for me because, again, that's what I pay it to do. So I set stop loss and I use trailing stop loss. I don't use auto close. I haven't really gotten into shortening yet. This is something that I'm really going to be doing a lot of research on here pretty soon though. So that's really my bot, guys. I'll show you the dashboard. So this is what my dashboard looks like right now. I don't have any current open orders. You can see I start off with 105. I'm up to 144 in the exchange. Some of this is from the bot. Some of this is actually I threw over some Neo and some EOS from a wallet into here and threw them into the bot. Actually, this is a different Neo position because that one's already sold. So you can see these are my open positions here. Right now everything's a little down, but it's all been pretty much sideways the last couple of days anyway. Yesterday I had a nice little run up and had these two sells right here. This was a manual sell because you can do manual buy and sell in here as well. So if I were to see something that the bot didn't see that I think is a buy and I want to manually buy it, I can. And then let it run into my trailing stop loss. So this one I manually sold because for some reason this ontology kept getting kicked out of the hopper. So I just resynchronized it with the hopper and then sold it real quick just to get out of it, and got out of ontology in my coin settings and went into a different coin. Anyway, so yeah, that's one thing that's cool about this is you can trade in and out of coins that are working in your hopper. So you don't have to have just that set 15. If there's a coin that's not working for you, you can get it out and put a different coin in, you know. That's one benefit of running the Bitcoin trading pairs versus the Tether is that you get way more options. But the ones that I'm running now, I really like the projects and everything, and you know they're all real high cap, except for the Bitcoin SV. I trade it because I trade it. My rule is don't hate it, don't date it, trade it. But I'm not a holder of Bitcoin Cash or the Bitcoin SV, whatever it is, because that was just a bunch of rich crybabies that pissed everybody off and just showed their butts, honestly. So I don't want to have anything to do with those, but they trade well. So again, don't hate it, don't date it, trade it. As you see, the Bitcoin SV is my lowest bag right now. But anyway, moving along, this is basically what the dashboard looks like. This is a panic button. So if like times that you would hit panic is like November 14th of 2018 when everything went up and then dropped really, really fast. That if you saw that happening, you can hit that panic button and sell out of all your positions and stop the bot so that you're not losing a lot of money. So that would be a good time to hit that panic button, is when there's all of a sudden this just parabolic crash. So that would be the only time, and then of course, you know, you got to catch those kind of things on time. But that's why I have stop loss. So if it goes below 5% anyway, it's selling out of all my positions, so I don't have to worry about the panic button. So I love Cryptohopper. It's a really great tool. It's one of the tools the dude uses to trade. It makes my life easy and simple and a lot more stress-free so that I can do more things like go out and have fun with my kids, go on hikes, and, you know, sit around and I can learn more about different things, you know, because I'm constantly learning, especially about the blockchain community. You know, I'm spending a lot of time on Steemit. I'm turning Steemit into a straight up business, guys. So go follow me on Steemit because that's where everything is going. My Twitter post, Instagram post, YouTube post, blog post, it's all going to my Steemit. So you can go check out steemit.com/@thelogicaldude. The link is going to be in the description below. If you don't know what Steemit is or haven't signed up yet, it's the easiest way to get into cryptocurrency, doing whatever you do on social media already. So I'm going to have videos on that as well and how I use Steemit. So go follow me there. Need some love there, guys, because I'm still new on that and trying to build up my following there. So go check it out. But anyway, guys, that's the video for the day. So hope you guys are having a good Friday. I know I am. So be cool, be real, and always abide, guys. And remember to think logically all the time, because we're living in an illogical world, guys. So we need to be the smart ones. And smart money has its money work for them, not working for their money. So be the smart guy. Be the smart guy, guys. All right, guys. Peace out.